President Obama is blaming the economic crisis on financial institutions, but stocks fell sharply yesterday when he outlined new rules for those big banks.
Banks will no longer be allowed to own, invest, or sponsor hedge funds, private equity funds, or proprietary trading operations for their own profit, unrelated to serving their customers.
Okay, Stuart Varney is here. He is the host of Varney and Company on the Fox Business Network. All right. Yesterday, after he said that, the stock market sold off.
The basic question for the economy and for the stock market is, if you bash the banks, do you create jobs? Because that's the underlying problem for investors and for the economy and life. If you bash them, do you create jobs? Answer, probably not. Because banks in the future, with this kind of regulation and tax coming upon them, they're not going to make the same amount and number of loans as they did in the past.
Yeah, but
so,
Stuart...
Would a bank loan you money to start up Steve's drive-through pizza? I mean, there's a risk. They're going to have to take a lot less risk, so that's a problem.
Hasn't that been the whole problem in the last year, that banks are not lending to small businesses?
Yes, and the banks say that's because good quality credit risks are not coming to them. They're just not there.
So you're saying this will make it worse?
I think it will make it worse.
But, Stuart, Paul Volcker is the new man in the White House. Geithner stepped back. This is a Volcker plan. He's the Fed chairman, lauded by both sides.
Yes.
And you've told me you're not against some of the regulation that's in this language.
No, I'd like to see banks go back to being banks, taking in deposits and making loans to business.
And isn't that what this says?
Yes, but this goes further. It says that a bank's own money may not be put at risk investing in those risky derivatives.
Right.
I can see that up to a point. I like the way Volcker is making banks go back to being banks.
But
like it.
You know what? You know what it comes down to, though, Stuart, is it's politics. The president...
it's all politics.
Obviously, they stunk up the place with what they were trying to do with health care because that didn't go through. So now it's like, oh, the little people likes it when we beat up Wall Street.
Why did he choose yesterday to beat up on the banks? Answer, because he's lost health care. He just lost Massachusetts. He's got to get his political mojo back, so he beats up on the unpopular banks.
Just for you know, just to put politics back in this, you cannot be representing New York and support this, because this is the Wall Street is the lifeblood of New York State as well as the city. The mayor's upset, and the senators, where are they?
Okay, we just reformed campaign finance, did we not? By the Supreme Court yesterday. So corporations, banks, for example, are now free to put as much money as they like into any campaign.